At present, live streaming has become increasingly popular and hosts are showcasing their talents in front of the camera. With an emphasis on traffic, various forms of live broadcasting have emerged to attract more attention. Some play games, some showcase their special skills, and some engage in controversial content. Today, we delve into a live streaming room with no boundaries, principles, or ethics. The anchor, in pursuit of a $1,000 reward from viewers, went so far as to freeze his pregnant girlfriend to death. And all of this was documented during the live stream. Now, let's explore this tragic event together. Let's rewind time to December 2020 in a rented house in the northern part of Moscow, the capital of Russia, where a popular streamer lived. His name is Stanislav Reshetnikov, a 30-year-old man. The name may be challenging to us, but fortunately his nickname during live broadcasts is Stas Reeflay, hereafter referred to as Reeflay. Occasionally he would go live with friends, but most often he broadcasted with his 28-year-old girlfriend Valentina. Their style was centered around pranks and mischief, playing tricks on others in front of the camera. They would set traps for people, creating a humorous effect. We can also see similar content on short video platforms due to Reeflay's continuous creation of new content. The monetization model for the live stream is straightforward, relying on payments from the audience. Reeflay earned income through viewers' rewards, and the prerequisite for receiving rewards was completing tasks requested by the audience. The main task was to play pranks on others in the house. However, as time passed, the audience preferences became more challenging, and some pranks were no longer satisfying. The requests from paying viewers became increasingly strange and extreme. Reeflay accepted all requests, no matter how bizarre. If the audience requested both of them get drunk, they would follow the request and get heavily intoxicated. After getting drunk, if there were a reward request to vomit, they would find a way to induce vomiting. Despite these requests taking on abusive tendencies, they executed them without hesitations. Furthermore, due to audience requests, Reeflay insulted Valentina and even escalated to physical abuse. For instance, if a mission is pepper spraying Valentina while she's sitting on the couch, then he would do it until it becomes difficult for her to breathe. All these scenes unfolded during the live broadcast, witnessed by thousands of people. There were other incomprehensible requests such as setting the house on fire, burning clothes, grabbing Valentina's head and smashing dishes, being intimate with other women in front of his girlfriend, and so on. But Reeflay accepted them all. Moreover, the actions in completing these tasks were real, as live broadcasts do not allow editing and faking. What's even more chilling is that the audience in Reeflay's room did not find anything out of the ordinary or uncomfortable. If someone expressed discomfort at Reeflay's actions, they would be called out by everyone else for being the outlier. Since the viewers pay money, they believe that the task should be completed. Therefore, this type of live streaming continued, and it is not difficult to imagine that Valentina often suffered harm here. However, why did she persistently continue participating in a live broadcast? In a previous live stream, she openly admitted that she was already 5 months pregnant. The father of the child is naturally Reeflay. Perhaps this was the reason she continued, out of love. However, the increasingly excessive task requests and Reeflay's relentless behavior seem to have laid the groundwork for tragedy that followed. On December 2nd, 2020, during a live stream, a viewer claimed they would reward $1,000, which was already a substantial amount, considering that in Russia, $1,000 equate to the average person's 2 to 3 month income. Such a significant earning in a single instance is very tempting for Reeflay. His audience requested him to torment his girlfriend in a more creative way. Consequently, Reeflay started verbally abusing Valentina. The language used was offensive enough that I can't put it on YouTube. While simultaneously tearing off her clothes, he added, "You should sober up a bit," and then expelled his girlfriend, who was only in underwear, to outside of the apartment. Considering the season, the outdoor temperature in Russia was approximately minus 10 degrees Celsius. Outside was not the main entrance but a terrace, as they were on an upper floor. Valentina had nowhere to go and could only plead him to open the door, accompanied by urgent knocks on the door and windows. However, Reeflay completely ignored her, returned inside to casually continue his live broadcasts. Around 15 minutes later, the knocking sounds ceased. Reeflay went outside, intending to bring his girlfriend back in. To his shock, Valentina was lying there motionless. Reeflay initially thought she had fainted due to the cold. His subsequent actions are perplexing. He dragged Valentina back into the house but left her lying on the entrance floor. He didn't care about his frozen girlfriend, and casually returned to his corner, even taking a sip of the alcohol. He believed that his girlfriend is frozen, and would wake up in a moment. He continued interacting with people in the live stream. However, after a while, sensing something was wrong, he checked on Valentina and found her unresponsive. Panic set in, and he attempted CPR, but it was too late. Regardless of his calls, Valentina no longer responded. Following this, Reeflay employed a strange way to place his girlfriend on the sofa, saying, "Darling, are you still alive? You seem dead. Wake up, my dear." Meanwhile, 10,000 viewers in a live stream witnessed everything happening in the room. The series of actions were incomprehensible. If he were a normal person, he would call for emergency help or take her to the hospital. However, Reeflay left her motionless girlfriend on the sofa and continued his live stream. He told the audience, "Brothers, there's no pulse, pale face, and no breathing." He then began to pretend to cry while supposedly making emergency and police calls on stream. Why use the word pretend? Because Valentina's body was lying there, exposed to the live stream for a full 2 hours without police intervention or any emergency help. People even left in the comments discouraging others from seeking help. There were even online tutorials on how to conceal a crime and handle a corpse. Ultimately, it was the viewers who acted as informants, providing clues to the police, who then located the rented room. They confirmed Valentina's death, and only after that did they instruct Reeflay to end the livestream. Before the livestream was shut down, Reeflay waved goodbye to all the viewers. He was immediately arrested on the spot. At the time of her death, Valentina had numerous bruises on her face, along with soft tissue bleeding. She had also suffered a similar assault during the livestream on that day, leading to abnormalities in the intracranial area. Being suddenly locked outside in such a state eventually led to the tragedy. Reeflay admitted to hitting Valentina on the head multiple times, but denied it as the direct cause of her death, attributing it rather to hypothermia. His lawyer insisted that Reeflay is innocent, stating that the incident is unrelated to intentional murder. The sudden onset of hypothermia led to an unforeseen accident. Additionally, Valentina had a history of stroke, providing reasonable doubt. If hypothermia is the cause, the maximum penalty for negligence is 2 years in prison. However, if her death resulted from the head injuries due to the assault, the sentence could range from 15 to 21 years. It's crucial to know that Reeflay indirectly caused the death of 2 individuals, including the fetus inside Valentina. Reeflay, detained in jail, explained that they were not in a romantic relationship but collaborated for the livestream to enhance entertainment. He insisted that Valentina was a prostitute, making genuine romantic relationship between them an impossibility. Despite Valentina's love, pregnancy, and desire for marriage, Reeflay viewed her merely as a tool to boost his earnings through the livestream. As the task escalated, the audience reaction became more fanatical. The fusion of money and alcohol gradually made Reeflay lose control, and extreme behaviors is only a matter of time. This incident has had a significant impact on live streaming and video platforms. The platform where Reeflay operated, Donate Pay, was disclosed as a Russian live streaming platform, where his account has been deleted. YouTube has already terminated Reeflay's account and related videos have been deleted. However, remnants can still be found, perhaps undetected by the algorithm, or handled by other creators. Twitch announced that Reeflay had been banned 2 years prior to 2018, justifying that they had nothing to do with it. Russia condemned Reeflay as the direct perpetrator. However, few seem to question whether this issue lies solely with the streamer. There's an unseen hand behind the scenes, the viewers in the livestream. The aggressive and radical atmosphere in the livestream allowed a group of individuals with no boundaries to flood in, continuously donated and clicked, turning the space into a distorted place for humanity. They saw what they wanted to see, and by exiting the livestream, they absolved themselves of any responsibility, believing that it had nothing to do with them. The Human Rights Council of Russia expressed that this was in fact a public murder. If such streams are not stopped, similar events will continue to occur. Some lawyers propose that not only should content creators be pursued, but fans who actively watch the live stream also share responsibility, possibly qualifying for charges of incitement. However, given the vast number of offenders, prosecuting those enjoying the content proved to be a complex task. On the other hand, Donate Pay, in their pursuit of more traffic, did not intervene in illegal activities, allowing Reeflay to exploit his girlfriend as a money-making machine, and allowing the spread of such content created a fertile ground for tragedy. Reeflay's fate is now to face a period of incarceration.